Bowling Farms here again. I'm gonna go ahead and do the video on how the JMF dairy barn functions. One thing that I do know is the tractor on the blower does need to be turned on, otherwise it won't go up the pipe. Also, corn or grass can go into either silo, but the high moisture corn has to go in the harvest store because that's an oxygen-free environment. So it is pretty realistic in that way. I was trying to do it the other way around. I was trying to put high moisture corn into the stave silo and I couldn't figure out what was going on. But that was the issue. So we'll go ahead, dump some of this chaff I got here into the silo, and then we'll go ahead and do some of the corn. So let's go ahead. Oh. So as you can see here, we got the chaff going up into the silo. Right, now we're just gonna go ahead, set the blower up on, set it up on this harvester if I can drive. Just gotta back it up, line it up with the pipe a little bit. This is the harvester, the blue one. So this will only take the high moisture corn. It'll take the other two, chaff and grass too, but the concrete, the stave silo will not take the corn. Oh, I didn't have it lined up quite right, I don't think. Let's double check. Yeah, there we go. You can hear it. So, there goes the corn up the chute. Alright, the next thing I want to do is go ahead and take whatever slurries out of this pen. Because I didn't put any straw in the hay mouse, so it should be all slurry. Or should at least give us manure. So we just went ahead, dumped that right on into our slurry tanker right here from this pipe. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and toss this straw into the hay mow. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with the manure over here. So I don't think it goes directly into the manure spreader because it does trigger. I think it kind of piles next to it, but it was accumulate manure before I put straw in the barn, so I'm a little bit confused about that. Cause I'll pile right here. Cause yeah, you just back it up and hit R. Alright, so I'm still playing around with the manure a little bit. I got 995 liters in the spreader last I looked, nothing on the ground. So we'll go ahead and put this hay up in the mow along with the straw and keep an eye on that as we progress through the video. So, same thing with the hay as the straw. Oh, need to go a little bit further, but alright, the next thing I'm going to do is show you where you get the hay back out of. So far it only comes back as loose products, so you need to get like a wagon or whatever will fit down in here. So your options are kind of limited. So yep, right here's the trigger. Right here you can kind of see the door for the hay mow. And right here's my hay, 108,000. Alright, so we're back in the barn here. We're gonna go up here to our little elevator, I guess you can call it, conveyor. Come back to silo. And we'll activate this one. I got TMR silage, I got haylage, and high moisture. And then it's making it actually. Okay. Oh, okay. I misunderstood that when I seen it before, I think. Here would be my total mixed ration. Okay, because they got my different. Okay. So for your TMR, you just want to put your ingredients in there and then set that to activate. I did that wrong. Okay. So we'd want to come back out here and actually turn these two off because we don't want that. We just want this one to make our food. And it's storing it for us. It's making it and storing it. That makes sense now. So yeah, if you want to do TMR, hay, and haylage mix, be able to do that. And because yeah, you can ferment your hay. Okay. So at any rate, you just come back in here. Take that out. Run up here and just dump it to the cows. And then boom, they should have TMR. 97 total mixed ration. I gave them some hay when I first put them in here, so they're still chewing on the hay too. But I think theoretically they'd eat the TMR first, and then once they're out of that, they'd go down to the hay. And if you had grass, they'd go eat that. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. I don't know if something got messed up or what. So we'll have to see. Maybe if I sim ahead here in the time and see what happens. We'll go to like noon. Oh, whoa. Okay, so that still produced. I got us some manure, 480. But it's still producing slurry too, so it must produce both. No matter what. But maybe it produces more manure. Oh? Yeah, I thought maybe it'd produce more manure with the straw. So. That's the only thing I'm still confused about is the manure part, but I think everything else we got covered. Because we got the ingredients or the recipes, hay and straw in the mow, manure in the slurry. Oh, one other thing is the milk triggers right over here. So just grab your milk tank or whatever you got, bring it over to the trigger, and then you should be able to pick up your fresh, delicious milk to take to the market, factory, whatever you're going to do with it. And boom, you got your milk. But yeah, the only thing I'm still confused about a little bit is the manure system, because I thought as soon as you put straw in there, it would go away. So like, comment, and subscribe. I hope this helps you figure out what's going on here with the barn. And he also did go ahead and make it 80 cows, because the trigger here for the cows is right here. I had the semi. I was doing an experiment. If you do buy the oldest set of cows, they do produce milk right off the bat. I had a pasture set up over yonder that I was seeing if I had a calf or not, and I had one single one here in the barn, and the one single one I simmed ahead a little bit, and it was producing milk right away, so no calf. So I assume the middle age group would have to have a calf, but they should be closer to breeding age. Yes, 12 months, and then we'll breed at 18 months. So you gotta raise them for a half year, and then they'll have their calf, and then start producing milk. So that's why they're a little bit cheaper. Always got your little babies that you'd have to raise. Yeah, you're gonna have to raise them from 0 months all the way up till they had their baby. So that's the difference with the animals. So like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. If you have any suggestions, please drop them in a comment, and I'll try and make a video on it. Until next time, have a good one.